I was ready to continue walking through here, and my exit is over there.
Right.
But the problem we've got is, you stopped me in my tracks to tell me a bogus thing. We've got public access here.
All I'm doing is asking why. That's all. I'm not saying you can't. I want to know what it's for, because you are on private property. If you was on council land videoing up, that's fine. I can't say anything about that. But because you're on private property, that's where we're just wondering what it's for.
So I have to tell you, do I, Alex?
It's just
I prefer you to
shops and things like that, just to make sure, you know, just so we know what it's for. So it's to protect the shops and the public, isn't it? So
Is it? Yeah, but sorry guys. I can't disclose information with my friends.
Why can't you disclose it, sir?
Pardon?
Why can't you disclose it, sir?
You're not allowed.
Who's not? You're not allowed?
No.
Why not?
My mum told me not to talk to strangers.
Right, okay. So, with regards to the shops, I'm going to ask you not to take videos off the shops. So if we just keep it around, and when you get...
So it looks like these are here to help you guys. Sorry?
You okay?
Yeah, you.
I'm just seeing what we're videoing about, that's all.
Pardon?
I'm just wondering what we're videoing about, that's all.
What starts as a simple walk through a shopping center quickly turns into a tense debate about authority, rights, and control. A man with a camera is stopped by security who want to know exactly why he's filming. On the surface, it might seem like a routine question. But listen closely to how quickly the tone changes. The guard isn't just curious. He's trying to establish authority over what the auditor can and cannot do. The auditor, however, stays calm and refuses to explain his purpose. And that's where the tension begins. Because in situations like this, the real issue isn't the camera. It's whether someone actually has the authority to control it.
You're recording. I just want to know what you're recording for. You gotta inform me what we're recording for, please?
Sorry?
You gonna let me know what we're recording for, please? Because you're on private property, you see. So I just want to know what you're taking videos of. Sir?
Sorry?
I want to know what we're taking videos of, please. Because you're taking videos in the centre.
Sorry?
You're taking videos in the centre.
Yeah?
Yeah, the shopping centre.
Which one?
This one.
Excuse, I can't hear you, mate. Sorry.
You're taking videos in a shopping centre.
Centre?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know what it's for.
Oh. Oh. You're scaring me. Sir. Just video.
Yeah, I just want to know what it's for, that's all, because we shouldn't be taking videos of the shops.
No shops?
No, I've just seen you like rotating it round, it's got the shops in it, that's all, so I want to know what it's for, that's all.
Okay, my friend. I'm in public.
It's actually private property, this, sir.
Sorry?
It's private property.
Is it?
It is, sir, yeah.
the council property is past there, mate.
Yeah.
This is private.
I didn't, my friends.
Yeah.
I didn't go through no gates to get here.
No, you don't need to, sir, it's still private property. So we've got like bollards at the end of each street. That's where it sort of becomes private. And you got Barclays. Once you go past Barclays, that's all council, and whatever you do there is fine with your videoing, sir.
Can I educate you today, my friend?
Go on.
Anywhere with public access, you're allowed to film. under the section 33 of the 1972 Criminal and Justice Act.
Right.
So my friends, no. Well,
One of the most interesting dynamics in this encounter is the repeated question from security. What are you filming for? They ask it again and again, almost like they're hoping the answer will suddenly change. But here's the key detail. While anyone can ask that question, the person filming is under no obligation to answer it. The auditor clearly understands this and keeps his responses minimal. That leaves security stuck in a loop. They want a reason to justify stopping him, but without a law being broken, all they really have is curiosity. And curiosity alone isn't enough to enforce compliance.
continue walking through here, and my exit is over there.
Right.
But the problem we've got is, you stopped me in my tracks to tell me a bogus thing. We've got public access here,
All
guys.
I'm doing is asking why, that's all. I'm not saying you can't, I want to know what it's for, because you are on private property. If you was on council land videoing up, that's
Yeah.
fine, I can't say anything about that. But because you're on private property, that's where we're just wondering what it's for.
So I have to tell you, do I, Alex?
It's just
I
for the
prefer
safety
you
of the
to
shops and things like that, to make sure, you know, just so we know what it's for. So it's to protect the shops and the public, isn't it? So.
Is it? Yeah, but sorry guys, you can't disclose information with me, my friends. It's,
Why can't you disclose it, sir?
pardon?
Why can't you disclose it, sir?
You're not allowed.
Who's not? You're not allowed?
No.
Why not?
My mum told me not to talk to strangers.
Right, okay. So, with regards to the shops, I'm going to ask we not take videos off the shops. So if we just keep it around, and when you get off the centre...
Now, the argument shifts to something we hear constantly in these situations. This is private property. Security uses that phrase as if it automatically gives them full control over what happens here. But the auditor pushes back with a different perspective: public access. Many shopping centers are privately owned but still open to the public, which creates a legal gray area people often misunderstand. Ownership doesn't always mean absolute authority over cameras. And when there are no gates, no barriers, and no posted restrictions, the argument becomes much weaker. That's exactly why the auditor keeps pointing out the lack of signage.
Yeah, no, like I say, if you hadn't pulled me, I would have been out by now. But
Like I say, I was just wondering what it's for, what the purpose of the recording's for.
so, although I've educated you about the legal aspect of it, you've put conditions on it now. That's the problem I've got.
What I was doing was I was asking why. And for the centres,
So-
it's private property, we don't allow with the shops.
No, the problem you've got is, I could walk back to them bollards with you if you want. There's no signage up anywhere to say that I can't do what I'm doing. The law requires that I can, and someone named Alex from customer service
Yeah.
is telling me different to them two aspects of what should
Right.
you know. So I think if your manager's about, mate, I'd be happy to speak to your manager, like.
I mean, we don't need to speak to managers. What I'm saying is I'm asking you why, and we prefer you don't take pictures of videos of the shops.
Why? What are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything, sir.
Bloody hell.
It's for safety reasons, like it was explained to you before.
Well, you didn't explain what safety.
colleague
What
did.
safety reasons?
It's prevention of protection, isn't it? Protection of the public, protection of the staff that work in the places. We don't know what you're videoing for. It could be for lawful reasons. It could be for lawful reasons. We don't know. And that's the only reason we're asking.
Watch how the conversation evolves when the auditor begins referencing legal language. The moment he mentions public access and legal protections for filming, the tone shifts slightly. Security stops sounding confident and starts relying more on general statements like site rules or safety reasons. That's another pattern you'll see in many of these encounters. When someone believes a rule exists, but can't clearly explain it, the conversation often turns vague. Instead of citing an actual law or written policy, they lean on phrases that sound authoritative but lack real detail.
Legal for you to do it, it obviously is. But at the moment you're on private property, we have the right to ask you why you're doing it. It's private property, it's not council property.
Okay. So you have the right to ask
Yeah,
Not
we've,
that-
got, we've got a duty of care for the shops and the people that are in this area at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you've asked the question, guys, and I think I'm gonna continue with my walk. Film a few shops on the way out, guys.
Well,
And,
we'd prefer it if you didn't, sir.
well,
Because, like I say, the site rules don't prefer you to take videos of the shops.
yeah, but I've already.
I know you've already done so. That's why I've come to ask why, and I'm just explaining to you we prefer it. We don't.
You might prefer, but mate,
Right.
I'm a free man.
I understand that, sir, but it's the site rules.
So, are we done here, guys? Have you?
Yeah.
Any more questions?
No, if you're not going to explain to me why we're recording, I'd prefer it if we didn't, to be honest, record at all.
The auditor also uses a clever tactic here. He remains calm and even injects humor into the conversation. When he says his mom told him not to talk to strangers, it breaks the tension for a moment while still making his point. Humor can be surprisingly effective in these situations because it disrupts the pressure tactic being used against him. Security expects confrontation or compliance, but instead they get calm resistance mixed with a bit of sarcasm. That changes the rhythm of the interaction and makes it harder for them to escalate the situation further.
If you want to make it to council side and do that, that's like
You
said
know
before.
what I'm doing now? I'm just having a little walk through here.
Yeah,
I'm going to film everything I can see with my eyes.
right.
I've just got a little journey to make on the other side of Bury. And once I've been there, I'm going to probably walk back through and get a reverse walk and just film everything coming backwards. So, in the meantime, if they would like to put some signs up, that's what they're better off doing because there's none up.
Right.
So, I think, rather than just going up to members of the public to tell them something that someone's told you, they need to get the law right first, don't they?
We have to be honest with you, sir. We've explained it all, and that's that with it.
So, what would you do if I continued filming? And that's what I want to know next.
Well, I'd ask you why you're filming,
Yeah,
right? And you're not explaining it, so I'd ask you to stop if possible.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I've told you what I'm doing,
Well, you've not told me why you're recording.
but I don't need to.
I know. I'm not saying you do.
So why ask?
Because we want to know, really. So I'm allowed to ask you why we're
You're
recording.
just a nosy bugger, really, aren't you?
Not really, sir. It's like
You
I said before, it's for the safety of the centre.
Yeah, no, I don't pose an unsafe risk to you guys,
I'm
do I?
not saying you don't, sir.
Yeah, you're more here to help, yeah, rather than basically, yeah, tell people what to do. You know,
I'm not telling you what to do.
you are, mate.
Just told me not to give you it.
So anyway, guys, I'm going to wish you a lovely weekend, and like I say, if you're still here next half hour or something, I might actually see you again. So we're done, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all fine.
See you later, guys.
See you later, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah, fine, sir.
Come on, mate. Go on then. What about you, Dave?
Well, I'm patrolling this area at the moment, sir, so
Well,
I've got to keep an eye on this prime mark queue here and this queue here as well.
Okay.
So that's why I'm still stood here.
All right. Well, you were stood over there when I walked past you before.
A minute ago now, my colleagues come to cover that area.
You followed me.
I just came to ask you what you were recording for, sir.
And are you happy with the answer?
Not particularly, but that's what we're going to get, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you been bleeding, mate? Your teeth look like they've been bleeding.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's why I'm still stood here. I'm monitoring these queues here.
Okay.
So
You're monitoring queues, are you?
yeah, because if they get too long and start covering other shops, I have to try and
All right.
get them to be more
Okay.
sort of better for the spaces that we've got to see.
Sound. Well. Yeah.
Another key moment comes when the auditor asks a simple but powerful question. What would you actually do if I kept filming? That question forces security to think about the limits of their authority. Notice how the answer isn't very strong. They say they would simply ask him again why he's filming and request that he stop. That response reveals a lot. It shows that even they know their ability to enforce anything here is limited. Without a clear law being broken, the encounter becomes more about persuasion than enforcement.
Brilliant. So, what's for tea then?
Hey?
What's for tea?
Don't know yet until I get there. Don't know until I get there.
Right guys, I'm going to wander off. Okay. But just remember the rules, mate.
I remember the rules though, yeah.
Just because, like I say, it's important, mate. I didn't cross no barriers, gates, or anything like that. It's, to me, these might look public, private properties, the shops and stuff, but even there, you've got public access for you to go in. So what my point is...
Well, they do allow people in there.
Yeah, so once...
It is still private property.
No, I know what you're saying, but what the problem is, if you just look up, I would just advise you, because I'm not going to be funny, mate. Just go on, I'll look up section 33. Let's have a good read. And like I say, you probably won't approach me as a public after that.
Okay.
Because you could re-inform your management and say, look, what this guy is doing is legal. He's not harming nobody. He was just walking through. You know. Like I say, guys, it's, everybody wants to know everybody's businesses lately. And, you know. But anyway, have a lovely day, guys, yeah? So there we have it, guys.
Later on, when another staff member approaches and demands he stop recording again, the tone becomes more aggressive. This is where many encounters can escalate quickly. But the auditor sticks to the same position. He's on a public pathway and continues filming calmly. What's interesting here is how public perception starts to shift. A bystander enters the conversation, listens to the explanation, and suddenly the situation doesn't look like a threat anymore. Instead, it starts to look like someone being challenged for doing something perfectly ordinary.
Backward walk. And then, that's it. Bunch of jobs wanting to know your business. In the interest of public safety. So guys, this is Bury Shopping Mall. Not very busy either. So this is a sign on the way out. There's nothing there about public photography. Can you see there, guys?
Can we stop recording, please?
Pardon?
Can we stop recording, please?
Oh, you're cheeky, aren't you?
My supervisor already had word with you, didn't he?
Why'd you come over to me?
No, I was going there. They shouted me to tell you to stop recording.
Will you do us a favour? Will you tell them to bog off?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, just tell them to bog off. I'm on a public footpath.
Can we not record, please?
Are you cheeky?
I'm not being
I'm in a
cheeky.
I'm in a public street.
Can we have a seat, please?
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Why are you telling me not to record?
Can you behave? I'm talking to you nicely.
No, I won't. Oh, mate. I think you're strange. What are you doing? What are you calling for assistance for? Excuse me. Huh? Just doing a video, mate.
What, you don't like it?
Telling me to stop filming in public.
Yeah.
Jobless, aren't they, mate? This is how the world's gone mad,
It's gone fucking crazy, hasn't
hasn't it? I, literally, mate, yeah. I walked through this, through the thing. I started on the other side, yeah. I walked through, just taking a video. 2 jobless followed me, telling me to stop recording. I'm on my way out, and this woman, she turned back on herself and told me to stop recording. You know what I mean?
Fucking horrible, aren't they?
It don't make sense, you know. It's like they're just tyrants, aren't they?
What is it like, just showing everyone's out and about, things like that?
Yeah, well, I've got a YouTube channel, mate. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, end of the day, I like do vlogs and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'll just if
You seen that what that guy's doing now? No, jumping through fire and that.
no, is it round there?
Yeah. What's entertaining, man?
So, do you live round here?
Yeah, very ways, yeah.
Is it?
Bolton Road.
Right.
Yeah, just having a little walk out, man. It was a bit pissing down yesterday.
Was it?
That's what I'm going for something to eat or something like that.
Sound. Well, have you got anybody to give a shout out whilst you're here, mate?
What's that?
Anybody you want to give a shout out?
Man, I've done a YouTube thing the other week, yeah. It, like, put the scooter there, yeah, someone goes up to it and you're like, yeah, what you doing with the scooter? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's gone fucking viral, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you-
Right, cunt on it.
Who you do?
Yeah.
Do you?
It's like, yeah, mate, can you help me out here and do the shooting thing for me? I thought, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
Do you want to be on my channel today, man? And give it, no?
My brothers are killing me for it, man. Yeah, they're killing me for it.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'm
Somebody
gonna.
will do it anyway.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Yeah.
Somebody will do
I'm gonna go around there. Where is it? The fire?
Just round there.
Round there.
Keep walking down, literally round that corner.
All right, nice one, bro. Yeah.
Nice to
You,
meet you,
you
pal.
take care, mate. So, guys, what we'll do, we'll wander around and check out what he's saying about some guy.
By the end of this encounter, the entire situation slowly diffuses without any real enforcement action. The auditor continues his walk, keeps filming, and the security staff ultimately back off. What we're left with is a clear example of how misunderstandings about authority can create unnecessary confrontations. Security believed they were enforcing rules to protect the shops, while the auditor relied on his understanding of filming rights in publicly accessible spaces. Situations like this highlight the importance of knowing both your rights and the limits of authority. And now we want to hear from you. Do you think security handled this the right way, or did they overstep their role?